Hello, amigos. Hola. It's a little loud in the office today. I'm actually by the lunchroom, so it's going to be might get a little loud behind me, but hello. I'm drinking my coffee today. This is my third cup. Still recovering from the weekend, so it was long. Hope everyone's doing fine. We got four in here, trying to hide some of the stuff behind me. I couldn't find my usual room, so there's that. Hey, Annie Ann, how are you doing? Otra. Oh my gosh, I had a blast getting to know Auntie Ann. I got to hang out with her like most of the evening. Mahalu, what's going on, James? Oh my gosh, James, man, I love your wife. Cha-Cha is just amazing. She's the best. So Adrian has a dentist appointment. Okay, that's cool, Adrian. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit at least. I appreciate that. I feel bad for not showing up on Friday to your live. I'm always there, but I missed it. I was on the way to Rachel and Rusty's, and so I wasn't able to make it. I was literally like, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 minutes from their house. So and then once you get there, it's like crazy. So I wasn't able to hop on, but I'm so sad I missed it. Auntie Ann, I'd love to getting to know you. I cannot wait to get to hang out with you again and with Rachel and maybe Cha-Cha again. Cause man, that was so much fun. All the people were just great. Oh, and I'm not sure if I'm like totally recovered. Did you guys like my thumbnail for this? I had a little fun with it this time. And just so you know, I did get the 41.36 tattoo on me. My daughter teased me because she's like, "No, you don't have that tattoo." And I was like, "Oh yeah? Oh yeah." Hello, Mallory. Thanks for listening. Yeah, stay safe on the road. Don't be. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I am beat. Can you guys tell? I am still tired. I had the full intentions of going to sleep early last night, and I think I finally did at like 11:30. But yeah, that didn't work out at all. Auntie Ann, so the thumbnail, I wanted to have a little fun with it because just to give a little idea of how crazy the after party was, because the after party was just nuts. The event itself, the meetup was really great. It was really well done event. The giveaways were amazing. They had giveaways for just the general attendants that were there. And then they also had giveaways for creators. So they were able to kind of cater to both, which I thought was really amazing and really well thought out. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed that part of it. And then all of the channels that were there and had tables were really cool. They had tons of swag, tons of stuff. I got tons of stickers that I'm going to be putting on my Gorilla Cart. So every time you see my Gorilla Cart in the videos now, you'll see all those stickers. So if you have stickers, I'd love to get some stickers. So and put them on my cart. The plan is once the coop is done and out of the shop, like fully done, we're taking it out of the shop and then we're kind of setting up Matt's blacksmith shop, and then we're setting up the woodworking space. And so that woodworking space is where I'm going to have a wall for all the stickers as well. So that's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Hey, Patty, how are you doing from the Tinkerer's Wife? You guys are awesome. Oh, man, I am so tired. My throat still hurts. Are you guys still sore from the thing? Auntie Ann, how are you feeling? Did you get enough rest? James, are you guys recovered yet? Hey, Darren, how's it going, man? I did survive the weekend, shockingly. Now, I did, on the way home around dusk, there was a deer on the road, but thankfully I saw it in enough time to be able to slow down. Cha-Cha, what's up, girlfriend? Oh my gosh, Cha-Cha's in here. She's like my new bestie. Her and Rachel and Auntie Ann. They're not my new besties. We're gonna be like a crew now. Yes. Oh, Patty, is it raining over there? Adrian, is it raining there too? Because I know you guys are really needing that rain. We have too much rain. I wish it would just stop. We're really at that point. Oh, Becky's up. Otra. Yay, Adrian, it is raining there too. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Yes. Oh, Cha-Cha, I don't know if my voice is soothing. It's a little rough right now because I'm still the little bit raunchy crew. James. You're not too wrong. Not too wrong. Man. Darren got some rain too. Man, yeah, Matt finally got out. We had a good full day of no rain, and so he got out and mowed yesterday, and it was still pretty muddy out, but he was like, I gotta mow because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So he was out yesterday. Yeah, but it looks really good now. Yeah, Auntie Ann, I agree. That was just so cool. I loved making those connections with people and like with you and with Cha-Cha and with Rachel. I knew I would hit it off with Rachel just because we have already, but yeah, it was just waka waka. Thank you, gracias. Oh my goodness. There's going to be so many inside jokes, you guys, you don't even know if you weren't around us because we got crazy. Cha-Cha, how's little Lola, your baby? So Cha-Cha's got this adorable little, is it a miniature poodle? Because she's just stinking adorable. And she had her in this little outfit that had a little bear on its butt. It was super cute. I actually threatened to kidnap the dog nap. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. It was really great. If whoever's in here who didn't get to go to the meetup this time, I hope you guys are able to make it to the next one. I know there's talk already about not even waiting a whole year and doing it again in 6 months. I don't know if the Crockers will be able to do that, but that's how much fun we had. We wanted to do it again in 6 months. And so if they do it again in 6 months, I'm going to be there. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Is anybody else going to any other meetups? Auntie Ann, I don't know if you're going to go to, there's going to be a meetup, I believe in September in Kentucky. I didn't know if you were going to be able to make that one. I believe it's called the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic. That's going to be so much fun. Oh, Lola Bear. Oh, she's so, yeah, you told me she has an Instagram account. She is freaking adorable. I did threaten to dog nap her though. I was like, I got her. My car's just right over there. And then Cha-Cha was like, no, I'll take her. It was great. But yeah, got to hang out with those wonderful ladies, but also just made some really great friends. I know, I think, so I pulled in Friday at Rusty and Rachel's, like I said, and Rachel had made tamales. And so she was throwing in her second batch in the pressure cooker when I got there. But she already had her first stash ready to go. And so that's what we were eating. I got to meet Doug and Shelly from His Way Homestead and Healthy Homestead Chick. Super, super nice couple. And then MT Homestead, Mike and Terry. Holy cow. We just had a really, really nice evening of good food and just there's just no, I mean, we just had a good time just hanging out together and getting to know each other. And then Saturday, obviously the meetup, I got to help. I ended up running some errands for Rachel and Rusty because I was heading to Walmart because we had heard that it was going to be really muddy because of all the rain. And I forgot to bring mud boots. And so I ran to Walmart real quick to get some mud boots and just happened to text Rachel to see if they needed anything. And she did. So picked up some stuff for her and I got there and and then Rusty's like, would you mind getting us some ice? So I was like, okay, sure. So I got back in the car and went back to Walmart and got them a couple bags of ice. And then for the rest of the day, they wouldn't let me pay for anything. So they fed me tamales, they gave me salsa, drinks, like you name it, and they wouldn't let me pay for any of it. And I was just like, man, you guys are too sweet. Too sweet. There's Shelly from I can't even talk. Healthy Homestead Chick. Love getting to know her. She is super sweet. Her and Doug are just amazing. I was just talking about getting to hang out with you guys on Friday and having tamales. Oh yeah, and Rusty barbecued, or he grilled tons of chicken. We didn't eat any of the chicken that day, but we had it on Sunday. And Sunday we had another small crew at Rusty and Rachel's, Pathways Homestead, Patty and Mac from Southern Blessed Homestead, Tim from Ridge Life was there, and his son, and we just had tacos with tacos de lengua, and we had chicken tacos. Rachel also roasted some fresh salsa, and she had some of her canned salsa, which was really good. And then Cindy and Gary also brought, in addition to the lengua that they brought, they had like these like really fresh mixed greens to go on our tacos and radishes. So we had a really, really yummy meal on Sunday. And I wish that Doug and Shelly had been able to come because that was really good. You guys would have enjoyed it a lot. Hey, Doug, how are you? I missed you coming in. Oh my gosh. Darren, I just saw your message about hopefully not being locked down the next meetup. So I hope not, because man, we had a blast. Auntie Ann said she probably won't be able to in September because her husband has a project. Well, that stinks. Well, if you can come, maybe you can tag along. I think Rusty and Rachel were thinking about going out. Maybe you can tag along with them. Yeah, who knows? Let's see. Okay, Cha-Cha, thanks for hanging out. I just saw your message. It is. So Auntie Ann said her brain is still scrambled today. I know mine is. I don't know how Doug and Shelly are doing. Are you guys recovered yet? Because I saw that video you guys posted. You guys were a little delirious. And I was like, I am too. Hey, Dawn, how's it going, man? Oh, my gosh. Tell people, Chacha wanted me to tell people what lengua is. Some of the people in here know what lengua is. So lengua is basically beef tongue that's cooked typically for a long period. So about 4 hours at a minimum. Rachel threw it under a pressure cooker and was able to get it done in here, like, I don't know, an hour or so. And that stuff is amazing. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's absolutely delicious. And the only thing I can compare it to is maybe like a roast. I don't know who in here has had it, but it's amazing. There's Morris Patch of Heaven. Hey, girl. I think that's Joyce. I got to meet Joyce too and her sweet family. Oh my goodness, they were awesome. And they're in Missouri, so I'm hoping to get to see them a little bit more now that we've actually met. I know I'm planning on going to the next Missouri meetup, so I will be there, Joyce. I will be there next time. Mallory, I know I think that's one of the reasons that all of the lives took off that Saturday, because we had all this whole homesteading community. We had a bunch of them who couldn't make the meetup either because of distance or because of lockdown or whatever. And I know a number of them had multiple lives going at once, and just because they wanted to be a part of it. Oh man, it was so much fun. See, Joyce knows that tacos de lengua are amazing. Hey, g'day, my Aussie garden and kitchen. How are you? Thanks for coming in. You guys are awesome. I haven't had my lunch yet. I think I'm going to have it after I do this live. I usually eat around 11, which is right now it's 11:45 here. But yeah. So I've got my coffee. Evelyn Newman, you're right. It tastes like a really rich roast, but like even roast can be a little stringy sometimes. Lengua is not stringy at all. It's just juicy, kind of melts in your mouth. And this stuff, yeah, this stuff was closer to that. It like was melt in your mouth good. It was delicious. And then with that fresh roasted salsa and the greens and the radishes, it was just amazing. It was so good. We definitely ate well this weekend. But yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, Adrienne says she felt so left out. Oh, I was talking to Bruce the whole day. I was so excited to meet Bruce from Swarmstead. I got to hang out with him and his daughter, and I even like messaged him Sunday morning. I was like, "Hey, let's go have breakfast together. I want to like hang out with just you two." And so we did, and oh my gosh, yeah, he's just the coolest dude, and his daughter reminds me a lot of mine, and so we got along pretty well. Yeah, Mallory, I was wondering that. She says she's using voice to text, so be careful, girl. Be careful. Oh, man. Yeah, Auntie Ann, Adrienne, you were definitely there in spirit. We did talk about, that we wish that you were there. Oh, let's see. You guys, you know what? You guys on the West Coast should put something together. Maybe like what do you guys call that region? The Pacific Northwest? Yeah, you guys should do like a Pacific Northwest meetup, because there's so many of you out there and you guys don't get the chance to like go to some of these events that are like in, the Midwest or on the East Coast. You guys should definitely put something together. No, yeah, you're right, Adrienne. There weren't pins in Oregon. There was one from California. I got to meet this really sweet lady, Sid, who's from Southern California, like the San Diego area. Got to know her really well. And so she actually invited me out the next time I'm out in California. So she's not too far from some of my family. So I'll probably do that. We're talking about going out there over Christmas. And so I told her that I would definitely come out if I'm there. So Joyce, yes, it is kind of hard to find lengua. The only reason that we got it is because Cindy and Gary from Pathways Homestead brought it. It's from the cattle that they raised. So it was absolutely delicious. It was delicious. Shelly from Healthy Homestead Chick says she has to detox from eating so well. I need to do that too. Although today is Matt's birthday. Matt's my husband. It is his birthday today, and I promised that I would make him his favorite meal. And so I'm making him chile rellenos tonight for dinner with fideo. Adrienne, I'm making fideo tonight. So anyway, that's what I'm making tonight. So maybe after that we'll detox. Joyce, you guys are going to Kentucky. That's awesome. Yay. Oh, yes. I get to see you guys again. That's exciting. Oh, Adrienne said nobody wants to meet up there because restrictions are still up and down. Yeah. Once, they'll get that sorted out eventually, and you guys will get something going, because I really do think you guys should. You guys have such a rich community out there, so many homesteaders out there. Yeah, I hope you guys do, because it's amazing. This meetup, I think, was had really, really good timing. Things are starting to open up over here in the Midwest, and it was just really, really great to actually get out and see people face to face and hug people. I gave so many hugs to people, so many hugs, and it felt amazing. Oh my gosh, it felt amazing. Annie Ann is right. So I think Shelly from Healthy Homestead Chick was talking about all the people and how she was nervous about being around so many people, but she got to hang out with us on Friday, and she said that kind of helped, help ease some of that nervousness. And then Saturday, she said she was fine. But the crazy thing about it is that so many of us have been in chats that we kind of feel like we know each other. And so it was funny because I was trying to figure out why they called it the YouTube meet or YouTube family reunion. And it really did feel that way. It felt like a reunion, you know. You feel like you know everybody. Yeah. Adrian, you can talk to Shelly a little bit about that because I know that she was nervous about all that. She's not necessarily that it's anxiety, but I understand Issa has issues about that. She definitely takes a lot of breaks between her interacting with people. But yeah. Let's see. Trying to get caught up. So James had a quick ticket that he needs to work on, so he'll be back. Let's see. Patty, you had to wear earplugs? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Auntie Anne, she's pretty sure she hugged everyone. I think I did too. There were so many great people. Hola, Humberto. I hope you guys are doing okay. I was so sorry to see that video and see what happened. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you guys are going to rebuild though, but that was terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey, Adrian, if you dodge hugs, that's okay. Not everybody's a hugger. We did talk about that. Like, you know, some of us are just huggers, some of us aren't. You just have to respect that, and that's okay. Not everybody is. And you know, and that's okay. Like I wouldn't feel bad like if you are not feeling like you can hug yet, and that's good. Or don't want to. Joyce, you're right. It was loud, but yeah, it was great. You know, you say that so much love was shown. It was like a family. It really was. And I think that's why people enjoyed it so much because it was like being with family. And then the ones that had to leave early, you know, you don't have to try and explain why you have to leave early because some of them left early to go put their animals up, and all of us know what that's like. And so we're like, oh yeah, you got to go do that. Oh, you should have done that, Adrienne. She says she almost invited Patty out to lunch. You should have. Man, it's hard. Like, I think any opportunity we get now to get to meet some of the homesteaders that we're getting to know here on YouTube, I think I'm going to be a little bit more intentional about seeing them. And so just because there's just a different like level of connection with them. So yeah, I highly recommend it if you can get together with your community, your homesteading community. I think it's amazing. It does a lot to feed you as well. Darren said, you think with all the lives that the conversations would be so easy? You know, it really was, because if you're not talking about like what you're doing on your homestead, like what kind of stuff you've got going on, projects, or, you know, what's going on with your animals, or even in your garden, you're talking about like what's going on with your YouTube, with your channel. And so like what goals are you wanting to achieve this year, or even on that weekend? We had a lot of questions about that. And so it was just really cool because you connect on a different level. You have conversations that you normally wouldn't have with other people. You know, most people don't care about when you start talking about your chickens and how, you know, little things that you get excited about with your animals. Most people don't care. They just like kind of go glassy-eyed, but everybody there like knows, they've been there. And then you add that creator component to it and everybody gets it. So it was just cool. It was just cool. Everybody gets it. Homesteading family reunion meetup. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Patty. Right, Auntie Anne, I'm the same way. She says she wouldn't try to hug anyone that didn't feel comfortable with it, and that's fine. Like, not everybody is. There were a lot of people there that were ready for it too. Everybody was just so excited to meet everyone. I think I hugged Patty from Southern Blessed Homestead like so many times. I can't even tell you how many times I hugged her. I saw somebody come in here that I didn't say hello to. Who is that? And I'm sorry if I missed you coming in, but we've got the chat going. I'm really, there it is. Empty Homestead, what's up? I don't know if this is Mike or Terry, but just left and she almost missed my laugh again. I think it's Terry. But oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Terry, I forgot to bring your cup. I was going to use your cup today for my coffee, but I forgot it. I took everything out of my car and left it on my dining table. It's still sitting there. So let's see. Yeah, so Joyce from Morris Patch of Heaven said a lot of channels hit their goals that weekend. I know Ed's Crazy Homestead was insane. Like his channel just totally like went crazy. Pathways Homestead, and there were a couple of others that hit their 1,000 subscribers that weekend, like that night. And that was so awesome. And like I said, you know, the family environment, like when they hit that 1K and they announced it, everybody was just cheering and celebrating and congratulating them. It was just cool, you know, to be there and to be there with them when that happened. That's just a great memory. Hey, there's Bruce. What's going on, man? You're finally home. Oh man. It really enjoyed hanging out with you, man. I'm glad we got together for breakfast. That was good. We had a little bit of more like kind of one-on-one time. His daughter was super excited about going to like the Outsiders Museum and Park in Tulsa on Sunday, and it looked like she had a good time. That's awesome because she was so excited. Let's see. Yeah. So Mallory said we have so much in common, so it could be more than family. Yes, ma'am. I completely agree. Completely agree. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Patty, she said the 1K goals were made. That's how awesome that is. And it was really, really cool. And it was funny because yesterday I was in His Way Homestead's live and I said something about I only, you know, I went from like 1,100 subs to 1,200. I was like, I only got 12, you know, made it to 1,200. And Shelly called me out. She's like, only. And I was like, well, when you compare that with like Ed's Crazy Homestead, who like went from like, what was it, 600 and something to almost 1,000 subs in one night. Like, yeah, when compared to that, yeah. But oh, it was so cool. Wait, where's Lynette? When did Lynette come in? Where is she? Oh, Mallory said that they don't hug. They do the traditional French kiss where we kiss on both sides. You know, Mallory, we do that too in my family. That's also a Mexican thing. We do the little mwah, mwah. So if I meet you, I know to do that. There's Lynette. I was like, wait a minute. It's got to be 13 Moons Homestead's Lynette. Hi, Lynette. How are you? Oh, my gosh. So many great people in here. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I know that there's like all sorts of stuff to do around this time of day. And so I really appreciate you guys like hanging out with me. But yeah, and I'm still trying to recover. I'm going to try, you know, I'm going to say that I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight, but it's Matt's birthday. So I know I'm not. We're going to be celebrating him and me and the girls, making his favorite meal. I'm going to be picking up his gift today, so I'm not going to talk about it, but because he might be listening. So Mike, so MT Homestead said that Mike said something about only getting about 23 subs. I think it depends. Yeah, like, you know, some people hit their goals, some people didn't. My goal, I wasn't looking to increase subs or any of that. Like my goal was to meet people. And so, and I got to do that. And maybe that's why I'm like so tired and like, happy is because I got to meet everybody that I wanted to meet. So that was there. So that was great. Oh, Dawn, sorry, I missed your question earlier, but you're asking again. Thank you. I don't know what the total number of folks was. Auntie Ann, do you have that number? I know you might. Patricia from Too Crazy in Alabama would have the numbers, but I think that night they said that there were about 140 something channels there and maybe like 400 people. So I have no idea. But that sounds, in terms of numbers, like there were tons of people there. So I have no idea. Oh, man. Yeah, Joyce, I don't know yet. I don't know what the number of attendance was there. Yeah. Chacha, of course, we're using queso fresco for chiles rellenos. So my mom always made them with papas, so papas con queso. So stuffed them like that, and then I'm making fideo to go with it. So yeah, that's his favorite meal. So that's what I'm making tonight. Oh, cool, Shelly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, see, James, yeah. See, I wanted to meet everybody too. I did go live for just a little bit and then tried to go live again on the weekend or on the drive back. But I kept dropping signal. As soon as I like hit like the rural areas, like and so at some point I just like gave up because my signal was just going in and out and just wasn't worth it. Hey, Wendy. Wendy's from Hardneck Farms. So she brought me some elderberry cuttings and people were eyeing them apparently like, wait, what do you have there? Where'd you get those? So I was like holding on to them. And then finally at one point I just decided to go and put them in my car so people would stop staring at my elderberry cuttings. Well, Chacha, if you're here in September, I'll make you some chile rellenos for your birthday. Yep. I'll even have my daughter sing Las Mañanitas to you if you're here. Yeah, okay, so M. Pedmar, hey, he said that they guessed about 165 channels and about 500 viewers. That sounds about right. They were we had a lot of people there. Yeah. James said that we took over everyone's lives. We did. I know I took over It's Crazy Homestead's live for a little bit and just walked around crazy. Oh, yeah. Empty Homestead, cell signal in rural Missouri is so bad. It is so bad. But I tried, but it just did not work out. Yeah, I had so Adrian said it's dangerous. I just had it mounted and just, like I said, like as I saw comments and if I looked down, I would respond to them. But yeah, aside from any of that, like I just didn't want to worry about it and mess with it too much. So I just finally had to stop. Wendy, she's glad I got home with them. She was told you had to bring elderberries next year. Yeah. Apparently they're a popular item. So I think I have an idea of where I want to put them. I just need to talk to my husband to make sure and mark them off so that he doesn't like cut them down when he's mowing, because he will. He cut down my blueberry bushes one year and yeah, that was not good. He came in all like apologetic when he did that. Hey, my Alabama farm life. How are you? I got to meet her too, and I gave her a hug because she's super sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay, Adrian. I hope your appointment goes well. Whew. Guys, I'm tired. I don't know if I'm going to go the full hour, so just putting that out there because I'm hungry and I'm tired. I need to rest my voice because I was literally like talking all weekend. And then I got home. I pulled in the driveway at like 9:30 Sunday night, and I think so. I stopped in Joplin and filled up the tank for pit stop. And then drove straight through from Joplin. Didn't even stop. I was like, I'm going home and whatever happens. Good. I pulled in at 9:30 and I hadn't seen my oldest daughter for a week because she was gone for a senior trip and she got back Saturday night. So I didn't get to see her till Sunday, but she was still up, thankfully. And Matt was sitting on the couch. They were watching something together. So I just plopped on the couch with them and started chatting, asking Issa about her day or her week, really. She had a blast. So I was so happy about that. I kind of worried a little bit. That's the first time that she's been away for a week, like on something like that. She's been like at grandma's and stuff for a week, but this was by herself. So yeah. So it was good to see my family. As much as I love you guys, it was good to see my husband and my daughter. My youngest was already asleep, so I didn't get to see her, but I did give her a smooch when I went to bed. Oh, yeah, my Alabama farm life. There were a lot of hugs given. Yeah, I talked about that. It was just great. So great. Southern Okie Homestead's here. I didn't see you come in. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, Joyce. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you in September. If not before then, I'll definitely see you. Oh wait, we got the Ozarks Homesteading Expo too. So I'll see you there probably. If you're in Missouri, like come and hang out, or Arkansas area, anywhere near there. Would love to see you guys again because I think I'm going to try and make that one. But yeah. Oh. Patty, everybody looks tired after the meetup. Yes. Yes, we are exhausted, lady. We are so exhausted. Oh, Cha-Cha, that's so sweet. I hate my voice. That was one of the things that I had to get used to doing these videos on YouTube is I hate it. I hate the sound of my voice. And so I'm like, I had to get used to that. And then, of course, seeing myself on camera, too. But, of course, right now I'm looking rough because I'm just tired. And then we kind of had a stressful morning here at work. One of my designers, her first big project was supposed to launch today. And it got postponed. And so held back. And she was kind of stressing out. And her daughter was also not feeling well, so she had to take her to her pediatrician pretty quickly to get her looked at. Thankfully, it's nothing major, but yeah, she had a stressful morning, and she's been at our company for about 6 months, and so she was pretty stressed out about everything. And so I sent her some lunch, or a lunch gift card to kind of help her deal with that, because that sucks. She worked really hard to get that project launched, and so now we're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with it. It'll launch. It's just we're trying to work some logistics out. But yeah, Auntie Ann, she also hates her voice and how she looks on camera. I know, you just kind of get over it. Like the more you do it, you get more used to it, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, Gardening in the North. I saw you come in. I want to make sure I said hello. Let's see. MT Homestead. When and where is the Ozarks Homesteading Expo? Let me find it out real quick, and I'll link it here for anybody that's interested in going. So I'm gonna, let's see, my events. All right. It's going to be a good one. I think Baker Creek is one of the big sponsors for it. And then I can't remember what else is going on with it, but it's going to be cool. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I hadn't planned on doing it, or going there, but we talked about it a little more. Talked about it a little more at the meetup, and so I think I'm actually going to try and go. I'll post that information, Terry. Let me try and find it real quick. I think it's in Terry. I don't know if you're in the Missouri Homesteaders Facebook group. If you are, it's posted there. But I have to go look. Yeah, my Alabama Farm Life said that there's a website. So, or maybe she's just commenting that it's there. Yeah, Lynette, she said that she doesn't like her voice either. Yeah, and I've been told it's soothing too, but I don't hear it, so I don't know. Bruce says he loves to hear himself talk. Yeah, well, you would, wouldn't you? You crack me up, man. You crack me up. There's Brenda from Duncan 1900 Homestead. How are you? Oh my goodness. Hey, Shelly. See, a lot of us are kind of like in the same boat. Yeah, YouTube's really kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways. So, a lot of ways. So that's a good thing, I guess. The Wickershire Project. How are you? Hello, hello. So many great people in here. Oh my gosh. Terry, thank you. You always think you don't have a great voice, and it's nice to hear when people like it. But yeah, I'm still. I definitely have opinions about my voice, but thank you. I do appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to try and find that real quick in the Missouri Homesteaders group because I think it's going to be a fun event. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I think, all right, people, here we go. I found the link to the website. Are you guys ready for it? Because I know I am. Yeah, if you can come, if you're around the Ozarks area, I believe it's going to be in Marshfield, Missouri. But check it out. I just linked it if you want more information about that that meetup. It's more of an expo kind of conference. They're going to have some workshops and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be cool. I think they're doing it since Baker Creek wasn't doing their spring planting festival this year. I think this is kind of one of the ways that some of the locals are getting some stuff together. And I do appreciate that people are taking that initiative and doing it. So I'll probably be going to that event. It's going to be a little muggy though. It's in August. Well, it's late August. So it shouldn't be too bad, but yeah. Let's see. Dawn was asking if they had any workshops or talks about YouTube creating or anything like that. No, it was literally just a reunion. And I think that's one of the reasons they named it that, is just a YouTube family reunion. It was just a meetup, and they had giveaways and lots of swag that you could buy. A lot of the channels had tables where with stuff that they've made, canning things, jars of jellies, salsas, things like that, in addition to the swag. So that was really cool. Shelly from Healthy Homestead Chick had these like freeze-dried Skittles, which I thought was weird, but they are so good. So good. I'm glad I tried it because she said that she can't ship them, but I tried it while I was there and they were really good, Shelly. Just throwing that out there. Marky Mark is in the house. Hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh. So many great people in here. Thanks so much, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Shelly from Pine Tree Hill. Oh, you love the country twang in your voice. I like that country twang. I went to school in Tennessee, so yeah. I learned the different twangs from different states, and even now, like to this day, it's still pretty soothing. And if I'm down in the South long enough, I'll even pick it up. It's funny because I'll pick up those accents if I'm at home, or even after talking to Cha-Cha and Rachel, like I'll pick up kind of that Hispanic accent. And it's just like that. It's almost like you just like fit in where you're at just because you're used to that. Yeah. What did Darren say? Oh, he's a nice dude. I love what they're doing. I told Darren from Thorhaven Farm that I want furry cows. I want some of those Scottish Highlands. One of these days, Darren, I'll have mine. And there is Crazy Ed's Homestead, or that's what Shane was calling you. And I just did it. It's Ed's Crazy Homestead. That guy hit some big milestones this weekend. That was pretty awesome. But he worked hard. He was working. So Terry's asking him if he's still alive. Wow, that guy's crazy. I don't know how you're still walking. I'd be sleeping for days after that. Mark, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had to take a little break from my workday. This is kind of how I'm recovering a little bit. Hey, Fishes and Loaves Life. How are you doing? I missed you coming in, so I want to make sure I say hi before I forget. Oh my goodness. Auntie Anne says her family had a hillbilly accent. She worked hard to get rid of it. It's not so bad. I'll get used to it. Darren says, come up and visit. We're putting a little cabin to stay. Oh, man, I would love to do that. As soon as you guys are not locked down, I can talk to the hubby about making a trip up to Canada because that'd be fun. And I can stop in and see you and Mallory even. Man, that would be fun. Evelyn Newman's got it. She's Texan, so she has a Texan accent, I guess, Texas accent. Nothing wrong with that. I like Southern accents. I love the little nuances in them too. Like you can tell the differences from the states that they come from. It's really cool. Well, Darren, if I come up there, it's pretty, several hours to get there. So 1 extra hour to go to Mallory's isn't going to be that bad. But I know I'm going to California for Christmas. At least that's what we're working towards. So I'd like to see some people out there. I know I'm going to try and head over to Sid from the Crouch Ranch. I think that's what it's called, the Crouch Ranch or the Crouch Farm. I'm going to go see her, the ranch, while I'm out there. And then also Natalie from Hey, It's a Good Life. I'm going to try and meet up with her too. I got to meet her a few times already, and we're actually from the same area of Southern California. And so I would love to go out and see her and meet her baby because her baby's adorable. Mark, you're talking about the cicadas. I haven't seen very many. I've seen the little holes. I found them on our property, but I haven't seen too many of the cicadas. And I'm wondering if my chickens have taken care of a lot of them. But yeah, like I haven't seen too many. I'm actually really surprised. I thought I'd see more. But yeah. Oh, man. Just trying to get caught up here with the chat. Apparently you have a Chola accent to everyone. Cha-Cha, you kind of do. Kind of have that ghetto accent, girl. But I'm used to it. I think that's just a Mexican accent from a lot of us that grew up in the hood. I didn't have it, but I'm very familiar with that. And maybe that's why I instantly connected to you and was drawn to you because it was familiar. And then of course you're Mexican, so that's my hermana. 13 moons. Lynette says that her husband used to have a long drive to work and used to use the time to listen to a course on how to talk in different accents. You never knew when he got home what accent he'd greet you. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, the Wickershire Project. I'm going to go check out my channel for a sec. Hey, I appreciate that. I hope you like the videos. And if you do, would love your support for sure. My Aussie gardening kitchen. You don't have an accent, do you? I love the Australian accent and New Zealand accent. I love that accent. And then my second favorite is probably, it's a cross between Scottish and Irish. I like those. I like those accents. Cha-Cha, dang it. Yeah, you kind of do, but it's familiar, Cha-Cha. The way you talk is very familiar to me. So you definitely reminded me of my family. M. Pedmar, Ed's a long haul trucker. Yep, I know. Yeah, and he is used to staying awake. Lynette said it was a course developed for actors. Oh, that's kind of cool. My daughter has watched a few of those. Of course, right now she's just trying to learn Korean. So that's what they're focused on. And then my youngest has shifted from learning Korean to really working on her Spanish. So Lately, like when she gets to pick the music in the car, it's Spanish music. It's mostly Selena. So she's always like this morning when I drove her to school, we were jamming to some Selena, and it was awesome. Oh, I love listening to her. Man, she had such a great voice. Oh, gone too soon. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much. I think we only got a few more minutes, and I gotta go get lunch. And then you guys probably gotta get your lunches too. Patty said that Ben sounded like he was raised in southern Missouri, but was born and raised here in the West. Genes are strong in his family, evidently. My husband's from southern Missouri. He's from southeast Missouri. And he'll pick up that accent too real quick when he's down with his family. Yeah. I'll pick it up, I think, when I'm in like Tennessee or just around other southern folks, but definitely not like, I'll pick it up anytime I'm around people that have an accent. Auntie Ann says she could hear my accent when I talk to Chacha. Isn't that weird? Like how I can easily just like go from speaking English where people don't even question that you speak a second language. And then you go and meet with people that are familiar, like Chacha and Rachel, and like immediately like that, you like pick it up. You go right back to that. Chacha como la flor. That's such a great song. Oh my gosh. Actually, so my daughter's favorite song is Tu Solo Tu. So she loves that song. And I was cracking up because I was like, those are called borracheras. You know what that is? Oh. Ooh, Lynette's having a salad for lunch. Her greens beds are going nuts. Yeah, I didn't get to go crazy with my salad greens this year. And last year they were going crazy, but I didn't get to do that this time. Oh, that Massachusetts accent, you brought that up, Empty Homestead. Yeah, I have a coworker who's from Boston, and her accent is thick. But it's great. It's great to hear those accents. My Aussie garden and kitchen, she said, lunch. It's almost 3:30 a.m. there. Oh, my goodness. Well, thanks so much for staying up. Terry, you didn't notice the accent at all? I spoke a lot of Spanish this weekend. A lot of Spanish. English together real quick. That's right, girl. That's right. Oh, speaking of Sembremos Vida de Huerto Urbano, that's my friend Lupita. She's out in like outside of Chicago. Oh my goodness. ¿Cómo estás, amiga? ¿Qué tal? Don said his mom has a nasally Michigander accent. Oh yeah, I know that accent. I've heard it. Actually, my husband's boss is from Minnesota, so they have a Minnesota accent. Bruce said he has like 4 different accents after. Yeah, for real, right? Like, oh, I feel you. Chacha says, Tu Solo Tu is one I do as well. That's such a good song. So good. Lupita might know that. We were talking about Selena. Oh, Lupita didn't get the notification. Freaking YouTube. Man. Bye, Shelly. Thanks so much. I hope you have a good day. Biddy Boo's Homestead. Hey, you are still tired. Oh, girl, I am still tired. Very, very tired. I think maybe the weekend is when I'll get some sleep. Finally. Maybe. I don't know. My daughter graduates this weekend, so maybe not. Maybe I won't get any sleep till next week. I'll plan on that. Lupita knows that song. Hey, Chacha. So Lupita from Sembremos Vida Huerto Urbano, she is from Zacatecas. That's where my parents are from. And I thought it was so cool. So I saw her It was the craziest thing. So I was on MI Gardner's live a few months ago. Was it back in November maybe? And when they were like announcing their seeds and stuff. And so anyway, I was really excited. So I'm checking out this live chat, just interacting with people. And I saw that channel and I was like, wait, that's in Spanish. I was like, I got to go check her out. And so I went and checked her out and I subbed, watched a couple of the videos. And I was like, so I finally like commented. And I think it was like a week later, Lupita finally responded. And ever since then, like I'm just watching her videos and she comes and watches my videos and I'm so excited. Lupita's great. Oh my gosh. Talk about like feeling connected, like instantly connected with people. Cha-cha, yes. Go when you're going live tomorrow, I'm gonna be there. And if I go, you need to sing me some songs, girl. Oh my goodness. So MT Homestead said to Lupita, I went to plant, but it's a swamp. It is a swamp. Mulberry Branch Farm. Ashley, how are you, girl? Oh my gosh. I wish you could have been there at the meetup. Oh, I would have loved to have met you. I mean, we get to meet at HOA though, so. But still, like, man, I wanted to meet more people at the meetup, and it was crazy already. Man. See, everybody's dealing with rain over here. Like, I know Patty, the Tinkerer's wife, and Adrian are like loving that they're getting some rain right now because they usually don't. But yeah, we're like drowning in rain right now. Cha-cha's scared. No, girl, do it. So do I need to make a list of songs that I want you to sing? No, just that one song, Tu Solo Tu. And I'll have my daughter come hang out with me so she can hear it because that's one of her favorite songs. There's little Frenchie. Hey! Oh man, I was really hoping that you guys would come to the meetup, but I totally understand that you couldn't make it. But still, I was really hoping to meet you and give you the little French hello that Mallory was talking about earlier. The mwah, mwah. I can't wait to meet you guys. There's where to begin. How's it going? They haven't had rain. Oh my goodness. Like yesterday was like, we had a break in rain, and then my drive on Sunday like was mostly, I think I had a few sprinkles, but no rain. But like Friday, my drive to Oklahoma, it literally rained the whole time from when I left to when I got there. It's just rain. Ugh, it was nasty. Auntie Ann says she felt like she missed talking to so many. I know. There were so many people there. Like you couldn't talk to everybody. Marky says that, or Marky Mark, she would have loved to too, but too many baby goats right now. I know. I get it. I still wanted to meet you guys though. Yeah, Mahalu, you're going live at 6 p.m. tomorrow, Central Time, right? The request line will be open. Yes. Well, I will have my requests ready to go. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to stay on for like another minute and then I'm going to call it because I'm getting hungry and I got to go check on some stuff. You have standing water in your yard, Terry? Oh. I think we finally, like, if we get a good day of no rain, like yesterday, we have most of our property, like it's kind of on a slope, not too bad, but it's a slope. So it like all goes away from our property towards the back of the property. And so I do like that because it'll drain easily and dry up easily. But yeah, we're getting a little bit more rain today, and it even like sprinkled on us when I went for my walk earlier with one of my coworkers. But yeah, it's crazy. You guys, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna call it. Ashley, don't worry, I'm a October draweth nigh. Man, girl, you're hilarious. I cannot wait to meet you in person. I think we're gonna have a good time. Yeah, we need to send some rain to my Alabama farm life. Let's go send the rain to her, guys. Well, thank you, my Aussie Gardening Kitchen. I really appreciate you staying up late and hanging out with me. Go get some sleep. It's late. Oh, yeah, I'm going to call it quits, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to go get my lunch and try and get some work done today. But oh my goodness, I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. And if you didn't get to see it, I do have that tattoo. It is kind of a stick on, so it's going to go away, but it wasn't fully clickbait. It was kind of a crazy weekend. Anybody that was there will tell you it was pretty crazy, but I was the first one to get mine done. And so that was kind of cool. But anyway, great weekend. All right, guys, I got to head out. Dawn, I wish that we had a hot tub because I would be in that thing right now. I'd probably fall asleep in that thing and I'd get all pruny. But anyway, all right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys being here. Jack, what's up, man? I'll see you here in a minute because Jack Peterson, he's one of my coworkers and literally sits like just across or catty corner from me. So thanks so much for watching, man. I appreciate that. Britton Farms Homestead, I didn't see you earlier, but thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. Thanks so much for being here. I got to get some rest. Adios.